Yo, check it. I got a slight rant about a franchise that I used to love as a kid. A franchise that's been out for a long time, and due to time, it has turned into garbage. And that franchise would be Power Rangers. The reason why I was so much into that franchise is because I was young. I was about 7 years old when it first came out. It was pretty good when it first started. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something different. You know, you had everything that a young boy would like. You know what I'm saying? Like action, kung fu, uh, uh, different colors. You know what I'm saying? Monsters, robots, space travel, good adventures. You feel what I'm saying? That's what Power Rangers used to do as a kid, and I think I got more into the Power Rangers because of what it brought to the table as far as the cast. You feel what I'm saying? You had a good cast members who made the show believable, helped make the show believable, and I think that's one of the main reasons why I like the show, especially with what it did for the kids in the 90s. I mean, during the times in the 90s, you had shows that was out, but it wasn't too many shows like Power Rangers that really, just really took over. It was a craze. I mean, it was a lot. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, also my shit, but that's another story. But ain't nobody, ain't a show or franchise took over so much as Power Rangers did. You know what I'm saying? And it had this identity with it. It had a wholesome identity. A lot of shows that's out right now, and it's 2013. The shows that's out there is crazy, man. The censors on there should get a double check, because the stuff that they showing the kids is super crazy. But Power Rangers used to be the truth. But now, when you look at it, it's definitely fell off, man. I think the reason why it probably particularly fell off is because a lot of changes was made to the show. You know what I'm saying? As far as a lot of the cast members that you started to get into, or brought something to the table, was gone, or they started being written off. You didn't see them no more. I think that's what brought Power Rangers down. But recently there was some good news stating that it was going to be a Power Rangers reunion. It sounded like good news at first, until you start hearing that a lot of Rangers wasn't coming back because of the relationship that they had with Saban. And it's pretty sad how these studios are today, because I mean, they everything that they give us basically is a cash cow. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Power Rangers was for the kids. It was a TV show for kids, but it was a cash cow for them. You know what I'm saying? And the simple fact that I recently heard some information stating from a radio show that Original Ranger had, and this Ranger was Karen Ashley. She had a radio show stating that when I think the reunion letters was given out through Saban and his production, his studio and his staff, the letters that they had received wasn't, it wasn't a letter that addressed them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, "Dear Rangers." It wasn't a Ranger. It wasn't a letter that said, dear, Ashley, or dear Austin, Walter. It was like one of those, I don't know the right particular word for it, but it was a letter. It was more like a business letter. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, it was business. It's a TV show. All this is all corporation. But I felt that if I'm gonna give. Hopefully, this is. I think it's her radio show is called Live Talk. No, Uncensored Talk. I think it's called. Karen Ashley's Uncensored Talk, and she gets in more detail, I think, better than I can about why a lot of the Rangers wasn't coming to the show. But a little bit of the information that I did get, it's kind of upsetting that, you know, a franchise that was made, or, you know, a corporation, or, you know, the people that help make this corporation or this franchise is, you know, don't get the respect or the love that they need. Not that necessarily that they need, that they deserve. You feel what I'm saying? Because, like I said, like, Power Rangers wouldn't have been what it was if it wasn't for these cast members. You feel what I'm saying? These actors and these actors. It wasn't, you know, I'm pretty sure if you just seen colorful people with, you know, outfits all day just jumping around in the show, you really couldn't get into them. But what was so surprising about the show also, and what made me recognize the cast, is that a lot of the footage was Japanese footage. They spliced the footage from American footage and Japanese footage, and a lot of the footage that you seen when you saw the Power Rangers actually wasn't the actors. It was the Japanese footage. So when you seen the American footage, you seen the actors. You feel what I'm saying? It was so crazy about it. It was different. It wasn't even them. You actually. I mean, yeah, we love the action, the colors, the flipping around, and the Power Rangers and stuff like that, all that. But it was actually the actors. It was the actors who help you fall in love with these particular superheroes. You feel what I'm saying? It was the characters that they bring to the table, and I think that's where Saban definitely dropped the ball at, man. I noticed when he dropped the ball for me personally is when, with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, when he let go the first three original Rangers, the Black Ranger, the Yellow Ranger, and the Red Ranger, Austin St. John, True Train, and Walter Emmanuel Jones. That's Zach, Jason, and Trini. Yo, man, when they was going, it was a wrap, yo. Son, I was done. Yo, the new Rangers, Karen Ashley, Steven Cardenas, and Johnny Young Bosch, good actors, man. They was good. They had to actually grow on me, man, because those three original Rangers, man, Jason was the truth, son. Yo, can't nobody say Jason was the truth. And a lot of times, if you ask me, a lot of people might kill me when I say this. Tommy was overrated. Jason was the truth, especially it's more for Tommy. It's more for Tommy, and he came from the chest, man. Yo, Jason was the truth. And Zach, man, for that particular actor not to know martial arts and gave a good performance like he knew martial arts. Emmanuel Jones was actually more of a dancer than he knew martial arts, but you couldn't tell when you seen the show. Zach was the man. That I forgot what he came up, Hip Hop Keto. That was the truth. I thought that was some. I actually thought that was some real shit. Who knows? It might be real shit, but Saban with this reunion. Not to fall off the topic talking about all the characters, but that's I mean, that even with those few characters that I just named, they definitely made this Power Ranger craze what it is today. And the simple fact that everybody get a letter, and you get this letter that really doesn't addresses you or welcome you back. Even just with the plot of the show, I heard that it was just going to be cameos, and if everybody don't know what a cameo is, it's just that you basically stand there and don't say nothing. It might be just a hot clip of you real quick. You feel what I'm saying? And that might just be it. You feel what I'm saying? That's what a cameo is. It ain't no Hey, what's going on? How you been? Oh, what you doing now, Ranger? I got my own company. None of that. You ain't gonna find out what the Rangers doing and really get that interaction of the team, whether it's mighty, whether whatever your favorite season of Power Rangers is, and whether it's Mighty Morphin Zeo, all the way down to RPG to this new crap that's out today. Excuse me, not French. But Saban definitely dropped the ball with that. That's why I think Power Rangers, because if it was a hit in '93, and I know the times has changed, and if you got something that you can make a classic, you can make it a classic again, and y'all definitely dropping the ball, especially with this reunion thing with them getting these letters. It might just be cameos, and then on top of that, that ain't even a ticker for y'all to fly them out and for 5 days, and they just say they only getting paid for 2 days. That's like, no, man, no, like that's y'all, no, this that's family. That's family, yo, and everybody who's a fan should also feel the same way they feel. You feel what I'm saying? And how they feel is, if they go out there, it's gonna cut out a lot of their money. Come on, you working for 5 days but only getting paid for 2. That's crazy. Like, no, man. Like, no, that's not respect at all. Because, like I said, if you're a fan, you'll definitely relate with them, because they family. It's like they've been in your living room every time you turn on the TV Saturday morning. You feel what I'm saying? And we definitely gotta ride with that. You feel me? Because that's not cool. That's definitely not cool. And what Saban is doing, he's definitely dropping the ball. And that's exactly why Power Rangers is not what it is today. Power Rangers is not going to get back where Power Rangers was if Saban don't get his act together and really put some emphasis and love in these Power Ranger seasons. Like, come on, dog. Y'all making Saban, y'all corporation is making so much money to the point where y'all not doing nothing. Y'all dubbing Japanese footage and using American footage. You're not putting in hard work and really in the special effects. Once in a while y'all might do that, but y'all cheating. Y'all making money. Y'all making money half-ass way, and making a whole lot of money, and for you not to pay these actors, for it not to be a good toy line out. Like, I've even been in the toy store, and the toy line for the Power Rangers it's the same thing. Even when I remember when they first came out with the flipping head Power Rangers, at first you couldn't even see in the what toy line was it? It was the Ninja, this samurai Power Ranger. You couldn't even see who the actors was under the little helmet. Like, come on, man. And for this new reunion show, it should definitely be. It shouldn't even be watched, man. It ain't no love. Like, come on. Until Saban get his act together, you're not getting definitely no love from me. Much love to all the actors that ever been on Power Rangers. Big ups to y'all, because y'all made and influenced a whole generation, cause y'all really did. And much love to y'all. Saban, you need to get it together.